Om Sakthi Parasakthi, Om Sakthi Adhiparasakthi, Om Sakthi Marurarati, Om Sakthi Om Vinayaka, Om Sakthi Om Kamakshi, Om Sakthi Om Bangaru Kamakshi, Om Sakthi Om Sakthi Om Sakthi Om, Om Sakthi Om Sakthi Om Sakthi Om, Om Sakthi Om Sakthi Om Sakthi Om, Om Om Om.
Omsakthi Selva sir, welcome to our chat. Sir, you have been conducting meditation sessions on Zoom on Sunday 6 p.m. Malaysia time and also at various other places. What brought you or what got you into meditation? Is there any specific teachings of Amma or experiences that made you get into meditation? And your sessions have been very helpful for a lot of people, and they are pursuing meditation even after your teaching. So, how did this happen?
Omsakthi, Bangaru Sakthi. Let's look at some of our Guru Bangaru Amma's oracles on meditation. Right? Meditation leads the way to mind control. Meditation leads the way to mind control. Meditation brings self-progress. You can monitor your progress. Meditation brings about awareness. You can achieve anything through meditation. Become anything you want through meditation. Overcome anything in life through meditation. These are a few oracles of Guru Bangaru Amma. Now, even though I came to know of Amma in 1981, but it was not until 2013 I learned through the hard way, we can put it that way. We read Amma's Arubhakti, we get our experiences, but do we really take it and practice it? That's another big question. So imagine from 1981 to 2013, I was just doing Tunde, selfless service, you can put it there. Now, what made me go into meditation was, like I said, it was a hard way, but the most important thing is when you have that faith, you have the total, complete belief in your Guru, he leads the way, he shows the way, he actually gets you into it. So this is what happened in 2013. I was diabetic. I was taking medications. It was not under control. So in May 2013, the doctor kind of changed my medication. He said this is a more powerful thing and it will help to bring down your blood sugar levels. So I took it without checking the side effects of it, whatever. I just took it. And it was really something which brought many things. Side effects were unbelievable in the sense that I used to go into hypo, and from going into hypo, which is like 1 in the morning, I just get up and then I start sweating and I start shivering. I didn't know what was happening, but somehow or other I thought it must be due to this new medication that I was taking. And from hypo, it went to fear. And from fear, it went to vertigo, it went to insomnia, it went to an increase in my PP. Boy, was not only from 2013, it took me 5 years. And believe me or not, that 5 years I learned so much which everybody needs to know. I want to share this because most of us, we just talk about faith and but what actually, like you're asking, what made you go into meditation? What made you go deep into Amma and all that? So There are many people who want to know, because there's so many faiths, beliefs, teachings out there. But what we can share is our experience, and our experience need to be shared, because there are many people who are diabetic, many people who have sleeping problems, many people who have anxiety, stress, work, and family, and all. So how does Amma's teaching, the Guru's teachings, help us? So for 1 week, I took this new medication. I was thinking maybe the body is not used to it. It take me some time, but it got worse. Like I said, it went to insomnia. I couldn't sleep. I used to just get up at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and I couldn't sleep anymore. Then the fear starts coming, fear set in, and it kind of like led me into kind of like classic depression. That's what the doctor prescribed. I said, "Oh dear, okay, never mind." So I said, "My guru is there. There must be some reason to it. So let's be patient. Let's if there is to any gain, there must be some pain." That's what I also learned. So that was the period that we were also wanting Amma to come to Malaysia. Remember, I said it earlier, in 2013, we were trying to get Amma to come to attend the first national milk pot procession. So we went to Amma twice, and Amma said the soul has not spoken, the soul has not guided, and all that. So finally, Amma decided, yes, so she's coming. When she came to Malaysia, I was having all these problems, the vertigo problem, the insomnia, the whole works was there. And the thing was, when Amma came to Malaysia 2013, believe it or not, my sleep came back. There was no vertigo. There was absolutely nothing at all. I was perfectly fine. And I'm sure most of Amma's followers, devotees, correct me if I'm wrong, when we step on Maruvathur soil, I do not know where our problems go. I am sure you have experienced it. I'm sure many who have experienced it. You think about wanting to see Amma and talk about Amma with your problems and hope Amma talks about it. But when you step on the soil, I do not know where these problems, they just kind of disappear, and you're taken to another world, and you're so peaceful, so and that's the same thing. I thought it was only in Maruvathur, but then I realized that Amma's presence itself, this was Malaysia, and she was here for a week or so, and totally, I was just nothing. It didn't even strike my mind. Hey, what happened to my sleep? What happened? Nothing. So I wanted to share this. I wanted to tell, because when we talk about the Guru, we talk about Guru, the powers that the Guru, but here we talk about the presence of Guru. Just the mere eyesight, or in his presence. You see, the things which is, these are things that we need to share, so that people know the extent that this Guru has, the power that this Guru has. So this is what I experienced. Now, once the event was successful and he went back, and all my problems came back. Now, during that time, towards the end of 2013, a friend's wife, she's a Chinese lady.
So,
She used to
when Amma was in Malaysia, you didn't get a chance to interact with Amma or talk to her about this problem?
No, that's the beauty of it. She didn't say it. I didn't speak about it, but she already given me the indications. Remember when I said she put her hand behind, and then I went to see the doctor, and then the doctor was saying he also did the same thing. The same thing that Amma did in Maruvathur. This doctor, which I went and who I saw, he did the exact signs that Amma did in Maruvathur. I was thinking, my God. So he was asking me to do some. He wanted to check on the vertigo thing and all that. So he asked me to do some illustration. And as I was doing it, I recall Amma doing all these things in Maruvathur, and this doctor was doing the same thing. So I asked the doctor, why are you asking me to do this, and why? That's when he said, I want to check your balance, I want to check your vertigo. I said, this is what my guru did. The same thing that you're doing, he did it there. So anyway, he said, yeah, classic depression, vertigo, and gave me some tablets, and that also led to a lot of complications. Yeah, so I had to go through this. That's the thing. And so this Chinese lady, my friend's wife, she kind of like encouraged me to do yoga, hatha yoga. So I was having sleeping problems. I couldn't sleep at all. The nightmare I was going through. Okay. Anyway, so one fine day, something got into me to say that I got to get up, I got to go for yoga. First time I wanted to go. It was in the Divine Life Society which they were conducting these classes on Sunday. So I forced myself, lethargic and tired and lack of sleep and all that. I said, no, I want to fight this. I want to. There is something to this that I need to learn. It kind of like it builds in you, to fight it, and because you have the belief that Guru, there's something here which the Guru wants me to experience, want me to. So nothing like having your real life experiences. You read a lot, So I went for the yoga class and I enjoyed it. And then after the yoga class, the Guru, he went a little bit into meditation. He talked about meditation. And then slowly I was started doing yoga. I started doing, I didn't go into meditation at all. I was just doing the sun salutation and all that. So slowly, I got into yoga. And then in my office, another staff, she just like that, one fine day, she talked about meditation classes that we're having. And, so I said, okay, fine. So I attended those classes. And during that period, it was just not meditation. I learned something which I need to share with all of you. In that writing, remember the Guru said, write. So the meditation sessions which I attended, they just say it's just not meditation alone. It has to be added values. Added values meaning, like you are talking about, but the Guru's oracle was meditation leads to mind control, right? So how do you control the mind? Now, in simple terms, what we can do is, which I learned in the meditation classes, you take a notebook or a diary or something, and then every day you write on one side of the page positives and on the other side of the page negative. So what are the positive things you did in that day, and what are the negative things that you did in the day? So you can see for yourself. So when I started practicing that, it's like a journal, keeping a journal of all that you did throughout the day, the positives and the negatives. I found my negatives, there was a trainload of them, heaps of negative. Said the wrong things, didn't help my mother in this, or my father in this, or work was not completed, and I was rude, and all that, it's just simple, and then, and all that you feel not comfortable, you feel it was not right, you just write it down, all this negative. And then on the positive side, okay, I smiled, I brought about this change in somebody, or whatever the positive things that you did in the day. I helped my wife, I helped my mother, I did something good in the office. What is it that you did? Some things that positive, but that positives were not much, well, you guys compared to the negative. So, but when I started doing it every day, I was like zooming into the negatives and say, why am I doing all these things which are not comfortable, which are like against my conscience? It's not right. That's not me. I shouldn't be doing this. And what do I do to avoid it? So when you start writing positives and the negatives, you are actually controlling your mind to do more positive and reduce your negativities. So as days go by, you find you tend to do more positive than the negatives, and then it'll take time. But of course, you must have discipline to at least spend 10 minutes or 15 minutes a day. Right. That's what the Guru said. So when the Guru said right, there was so many meanings to it. Remember, I was just talking about my memory, forgetful. So the Guru said, right. So when I started doing positives and negatives, I was actually recalling back throughout the day, and that helped my memory in the sense. Because you're going back in the day, I used to do it about 9 p.m., 10 p.m. in the night before I go to sleep. So I start to recall, and then I can recall very, very clearly the positives and the negatives. And then when I dwell on the negativities, the next day I tried, hey, I did this yesterday, which was not right. So I shouldn't do it again. So I kind of like take a step back, and then you try, and then your mind is now more tuned to positivity. So from there, and then slowly the meditation, when you sit, Amma's meditation is so simple. It is the simplest you can find anywhere. Let me tell you. I tell you, there's no need to chant. There's no need to what do you call, hold beats, or you must sit this way or you must be like that. Nothing. Amma's one is, Amma says, the Guru says, just sit. 2 words, just sit. And when you sit, when that is the most difficult, because our mind, we are thinking and thinking all the time. That's what the mind does. It's a bundle of thoughts. It just comes, keeps on coming. It jumps from here, jumps from there. And when you sit, you find you get sleepy, it's boring, and then one thought after another. So you just believe in the Guru. Guru said, just sit. So I just sat. I did nothing. I just sat, and it was difficult. I must be very clear here. But as I took it upon myself every day at 5 a.m., I must do it at 12 in the noon. The Guru said, meditate at 12 in the noon. See the balance, because 12 noon, 24 hours, there's a balance. It's when the sun is right on top, and you need to have this balance. So my vertigo problem, the balancing your lifestyle, balancing the food that you take, the diet. So this meditation, it kind of like brought about this balancing. So from the balance, the mind control also came in, the positives and negatives. And then you find yourself changing in the sense that you become more positive. You find a lot of positive energies coming in. Some people may say, what is meditation? I find it boring, waste of time, just sitting there doing nothing. But remember, when you do nothing, that's when things really, because you are in silence. When you are silent, the mind is silent, your body is silent, everything is silent. That's when magic happens. I'll just give you a very short example. Actually, when I started meditating, I didn't realize that my diabetes was cured.
So is it?
I used to take medication twice a day, and suddenly when I do my testing in the morning, the blood sugar in the morning, it used to be 11 when it used to be, it should be for my age about 6, but mine was 11. And I started meditating with the medications. After some time, I saw it from 11, 10, 9, and then 6, 7. I could see gradually it's coming down until a point where it came to 5, which was way below 6.
Right.
And I brought it up to my doctor, and he said, okay, let's cut from 2 to 1. Medication twice a day, not once. Extended release. Metformin extended release. So then slowly, I find it was at 5. So I told the doctor, every time I check, it's at 5. Why? He said, no, you cannot just stop it. But to be honest, I stopped it. And it's now like what? 7 years? I don't take anymore. So
That's
it's
great.
meditation, it's about yoga, it's about your lifestyle, you change, you're balancing. So meditation brought about fantastic, that 5 years, that from 2014, when I seriously took up meditation, right up to 2018, my insomnia was havoc. My vertigo was. But just reflecting on it, my God, meditation, yoga, and then believing in the Guru, what the Guru said, if we can honestly just take it from there with that belief alone, see where you can see for yourself I could see for myself because the pain, imagine when you have no sleep, how do you feel the next day? Your body is like totally lethargic and tired, and you got no energy to do anything. No, your mind is not focused. You're thinking about your problems all the time. Why is this happening to me? And you're not yourself at all. So you keep asking, why? And then when you start doing this, that yoga and then the meditation helps a lot in sleep. Fantastically, it helps you a lot in sleep. Yoga, when you start doing it, it actually helps you in your heart. Rather than physical exercise where you actually strain your heart, you push your heart, yoga, like you do sun salute, actually helps your heart. It helps with your blood circulation. And when your blood circulation is good, and your diet is balanced, you have a lifestyle, then automatically what happened was, there was this guru's natural medication, okay, which I just stumbled across. One fine day, when we went to Maruvathur, Amma started talking about it. I didn't realize about that medication. It's actually for me, but he was talking in the pretext of like somebody else. And then when I looked at that book written by Dr. V.S. Nadraj on Amma's medications, on Amma's natural medications, I said, why don't I take that and see where it goes? And I took it for 3 days in a row. And the fourth day, my insomnia went. I could sleep well. So meditation, yoga, and the Guru's natural medication, it is something that I want to share. I want to share because there are a lot of people out there with lots of problems, a lot of issues, a lot of challenges. You have to fight it. You have to believe that once you have that belief, that I call it blind faith. The Guru says that we must do it. It's not necessary that you do it straight away, but it will come automatically. Your faith in that Guru Bangaru Amma, will guide you. And it may not be easy. You may have to sacrifice. You may have to go through the pain, but you got to be strong. You got to be very, very strong in your faith. You must keep telling the Guru is there, the Guru is helping me, the Guru is making me undergo this for a reason, and I can see it so clearly now. You get that clarity when you sit and you think you're doing nothing by just sitting and meditation. But let me tell you, it cured my diabetes, it cured my insomnia, it cured my vertigo. Boy, and then it led me to many things. Main thing I want to say here is meditation led me to start talking, interacting, connecting with my soul within you, the Alma, Guru says.
I think you are a great example of the advantages of meditation. So, how long do you do meditation in a day?
There is no thing as 1 minute, 2 minutes, 10 minutes. Is you just let it go.
Okay.
You just sit, and naturally it will prompt you. It will tell you. But you got to be determined to say yes. Many people have said I can't meditate at all. There's no point talking to me. So you just sit, and then as you sit, it guides you. Okay, look at your eyes, look at your nose, look at your ears, look at your body, look what's inside you. So when you start looking at all this, then it takes time, 1 minute, 2 minutes. When you start scanning your eyes, you look at the Guru, you look at his face, you look at his movements, you look at his hand signals. So you just kind of like visualize it. And that can take 5, 10, 15, 20. There's no it's you. It's that visualization is basically. Yeah.
Great. I think so, but I think the start is always difficult, right?
Yes.
The start is difficult, and once you start doing it, your mind is like a factory. It keeps running different thoughts, what you should be doing after you got done from doing this meditation. Should we cut it down to few minutes? Can we do it for just 1 minute today and then continue the next day? So these kind of thoughts keep running. I think the key is doing it with discipline, and as you said, the faith and trust. that Amma is guiding us, Amma is going to help us, so we should do that. Right? I think that's the key here.
The biggest challenge in us is laziness. You're lazy. Fundamentally, I must be blunt here. When you sleep, you sit, okay, tomorrow morning, 5 o'clock. It's a habit, making it a habit. Put the alarm at 5 o'clock and you say you're going to get up. No, it rains. It's so cold. It's so nice to sleep. 5 minutes, 5 minutes. Or tomorrow you procrastinate. You push it. No. You must have that determination.
You seem to be reading my mind, so
So the thing is, that is another point that I want to make. When you start meditating, selflessly you must do it. Don't expect any results. Like I say, acceptance, accept everything with no, when you do something, don't expect anything. Many of us make that mistake. You do something good, you want an expectation. Yeah, I did this for him, but today he has totally forgotten about me. I did that, look at nothing at all, not even a thank you. Nothing. You do it selflessly. That's it. So habit, make it a habit. Put your alarm 5 o'clock. Five get up at 5 minutes, but after 5 minutes, you make sure you get up and you do it. Okay, I want to do it for only 1 minute. Never mind, it's okay. You got to motivate yourself. You got to talk to yourself. 1 minute, let me. So that 1 minute can become 2 minutes, become 3 minutes. But you trick your mind. That is the other thing.
I'm
You
going to
trick your
ask you
mind.
I'm going to ask you a very ignorant question. Is there a position that you should be when you do meditation, or you can do it in any position?
Amma says you sit on a lazy chair. Yeah, I use the word lazy. Easy, lazy chair. Just look at me with your
Yeah,
eyes open. There's one oracle.
yeah, I
Every
remember.
week, Thursday, right? You sit on the easy chair. Just look at the sky. Just reflect. Just go back in time. And then with that reflection, you just go back, go back, go back. That is meditation, Amma says. And see where it leads you.
Right,
So
right.
here the whole thing is, well, the other point I wanted to say, you talked about reading your mind. It happens. I don't know. Every morning I do my morning messages and I just say, and then I get personal messages from a lot of people saying that, hey, you read my mind. I was having this. And I said, I don't know. Something prompted me to write, and I'm just writing. And so you find yourself getting intuitions, getting signals, and whether you want to read it, whether you want to act upon it, it's totally you. But you get this, and when you follow the Anma, the soul within you, when the soul speaks, you must be able to catch it, get into that frequency, get into the wavelength. You see, when Amma prays, it's very interesting. When Amma prays, she does this very unique style of praying. I've never seen any guru praying like that. Both the hands, it just goes in a circular motion. And when I ask someone who has been doing meditation for many years, he is quite a well advanced spiritual field. When I asked him about, he said there's a lot of meaning. The wavelength, the frequency, Amma, which bringing in from nature, the eyes, the nose, the mouth, the five senses. So the five senses are connecting with nature, with the frequency, with the wavelength, and then your heart rate and all that starts reducing because there's something called medulla here when you start which controls your heartbeat, your pulse rate, your BP. There's a lot of things which the seven chakras, so many things which you go in, but you don't have to worry about all that. 2 words, just sit.
Good. I know we are running short of time, but I think a lot of positive came out from this chat. And I think personally, even I'm trying to meditate, but not as regularly as you suggest. But I think I'll make it a point now to do that. And I'm sure a lot of our viewers who are going to watch this video, they would be keen to know when you do the sessions on Sundays in Malaysia, 6 p.m. Malaysia time. So I'll try to put the Zoom link as part of this video description, and anyone who is interested, they can join the session and they can benefit from your experience and your teachings.
You can give my mobile number. I've got no problems at all.
Sure.
Sharing is one of the greatest selfless service one can do, which the Guru has always emphasized.
Absolutely, absolutely. Great session. I think very interesting. I think the time went really fast. Thank you for your time, and we will chat again next time. Thank you, sir.
எண்ணரும் கலைகள் வாழி இறைவன் நான் எண்ணல் வாழி உன்னிறை சக்தி பீடம் ஓமெனும் ஒளியில் வாழி கண்ணிறை மணியே ஆன கருமறை பொருளே வாழி தெண்டிரை உலகமெல்லாம் விந்துணை வாழி வாழி ஓம் சக்தி.
Please like, share, and subscribe to the Bangaru Amma Global YouTube channel for more inspiring and uplifting videos like this one.